Straight to the moon, Bitcoin all the way. Becomes what you want, it's what you need. Your fiat's losing value each and every week.
What up, world? What the heck? Thank you, Nathan with an E. I need to quit. I need to remember to not mute. All right. Dang it. What up, world? What up, everybody? Whatever time zone you're in, welcome in. We're gonna get into some little bit of goods, something you may have not seen. So nothing super crazy, but I do want to make sure you guys know about this. All right. So just make sure, if you guys haven't seen yesterday's video, you want to make sure you check that out. You know, huge VeVe leaks, question mark, you know, Fortnite, you had DEADPOOL, World of Warcraft, Jurassic Park, and all that crazy stuff. I know yesterday's drop was a little crazy, so, you know, let's buckle in, stay strapped in. And just remember, there's these crazy drops coming soon. So if you missed this video, you want to make sure you check it out. Got a little Fortnite character up in here. You can see her turning her head and like blinking and stuff. That is crazy. Imagine like you're able to do build fights and stuff with like your buddies. You know, what's going on? Hi again. How are you? And welcome into the chat. Welcome in, everybody. Okay. So if you missed that, make sure you check it out here on the channel. You know what to do if you want to get updates like this. This one's still circulating, you know, so you know, share that out. I know people haven't seen that one yet. That's going to be crazy. The same user that was posting these videos, we don't know who it is. We don't know their name. Just they're posting beta type stuff and putting like, you know, Ecomi like beta app or something like that. And then they've been posting a lot of you know, VeVe app videos as well. So it's very curious, very top Ecomi. So it's very interesting that this could be actually a possibility, guys. So enough speculating, though. It's not confirmed or anything like that. Fine, thanks. Hope you too. Are these characters rumors or are they future drops? We don't know. So this is just completely speculation. We don't know if they are future drops, but that user was posting like the DeLorean, for instance. They were posting like Batman. They're posting like the Star Trek video that David Yu has on his Instagram. So it's very curious, very interesting to see where this thing goes. And I've been telling you guys some of these features that could be released on the app. So you guys need to be paying attention very closely to these videos and, you know, and all that good stuff. So first things first, apparently there's a website going around pretending it is VeVe, and you want to make sure it says VeVe.exchange is not real, guys. It's fake. Don't go there. Do you have a link to the price prediction spreadsheet for resale value? Very interesting to see that someone put this together. I don't know if it's price prediction so much as it's I do have a master sheet from the VeVe Master. Okay, so I just read in the forum today that there is a big announcement about a partnership in April. Yeah. So going back to this video, guys, like, what is the partnership? Is it going to be Disney? Is it going to be Marvel on a small? You know, that's Disney owns Marvel, so is it going to be like Marvel, kind of like DC does DC Direct kind of thing? We will see. Is it going to be World of Warcraft? We don't. You know, I suspect that one would be first, or maybe Jurassic Park. If that's the case, who knows? Well, I guess we kind of know. They have like, let's go back to the Ultra Master sheet that I created here. So we can kind of see. I don't know if they've actually released their details on Medium yet. I know they did quarter one. Let's see here. They did quarter one through, you know, quarter 1-21. So we don't have any updates on quarter two. Yet here we are about to be in quarter two, guys. So I fully expect an update in April too as well. So yes, I do expect that as well. You have the link to the okay, let's see there. Yeah, the link is in the description in the video, and I pinned the comment as well on this video, or my previous videos. I always pin the comment when I can do so. But you can go to the Ultra Master sheet here, and I do have one. You guys can drop a link if it's not on here. But I do have the this collectible sheet here. It's kind of like VeVe Masters sheet that has the, these are just speculative prices that, low end, high end kind of thing. And some of these, this needs to be updated, I think, because the Joe Batman only at $300-400. Like, I don't know. I think it's more closer to $5 if you ask me. But I'm not in the, I'm not on the secondary because the marketplace hasn't opened yet. So, you have Ultraman Ace going for, at the most $1,000 when, once a marketplace opens, guys, these numbers are going to like triple, at least in my opinion. So like Donnie at 11K, like that's pretty insane. Ritmo for 25. That's pretty low for Ritmo. I don't know. So some of this, I don't know. It's speculation here. And like Ghostbusters logo, only 800. I think that's gonna be worth. I think that's gonna be definitely worth more. So this is definitely like short term. I'd love to see them add a long term prediction as well. So this is more just a tracker for initial price and kind of what it's going on the, I guess, secondary. I don't know. But, I don't recommend maybe trading on secondary so much or buying and selling. Joe Mad Batman should be way more than that. One of the most prolific comic book artists. Yeah, for sure, Alien Build. I definitely, you probably know more about that than me, but I would agree. Just any of the first series Batmans should be well over that, So let's go back to the news here. So just make sure you guys are wary of the scam that is going on. There's no airdrop, no VeVe token, or anything like that. They're not on Binance Chain, so there's no token offering on. There's no VeVe token. So just be aware of that. That's a scammer. Hopefully those people get cracked down upon. So heads up on that. Looks like the OMI I can't even talk today. Looks like the OMI burns are back in action. They tweeted out yesterday. If you missed it late, OMI is pumping now. Yeah, we can go to the charts in just a moment, guys. Let me see if I can get them actually pulled up. Actually, I will go to that last because BitForex is just so it's been so shoddy lately, and then it jacks with the internet a little bit. I don't know, it's with their servers, and it makes my internet want to time out or something weird. I don't know, so maybe we won't go to that. But the price is doing pretty good. I think it's over 1 cent now. And put up the link for the price list. Thanks. Yes, if I would appreciate that. B McGeary, I would appreciate that. Azaz says OMI is pumping. Okay, yeah, we read that one. So obviously this is a token.veve.me token tracker here. You can see the balances. Although I don't see that it did update on this sheet or on the blockchain just yet. So I'm curious to see what's going on there. Maybe I don't know. So it says updated yesterday. Total transactions 0. So I don't know, guys. We'll see on that. See if it starts updating. Keep an eye on that. Obviously it is burning. I mean, I wonder what the numbers were yesterday during the Ultraman drop. Just regarding those video leaks with the VeVe beta title, how are you tying that to VeVe aside from the title? The dev himself doesn't seem to have any affiliations to Ecomi on LinkedIn. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about the affiliations with that as well. I mean, you got to look at it as, yeah, just because he doesn't have affiliations with them doesn't mean he hasn't sold like his development. You know what I mean? He could have sold his, his software, I guess, side of it to maybe to the VeVe or you know, Ecomi or whatever, what have you. So maybe he sold already. So maybe that's how he's not affiliated with them. So who knows? Maybe they bought, you know, his software development app or program, and they just developed upon that. I don't know. Well, they, you know, they're obviously under strict NDAs, so they can't really, you know, there's only so much they can only announce during, you know, strict times and, you know, deadlines and all this other stuff. So I just can't see that, you know, he would be able to say he works for anybody. You know, if he signed a contract saying, you know, XYZ, you know, so I don't know. I mean, other than the video title, I mean, why would that YouTuber put those videos out? And there's literally, you know, why would that user do that? You know, there's no gain for that user, you know what I mean? And curious, you know, oddly enough, there's just, I don't know, maybe he's just trying to get, you know, maybe it is somebody just trolling, but why would somebody have a augmented reality Fortnite, you know, with moving eyes and a moving head? Like, who has the power to do that? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you guys let me know if you guys can go out on the internet and find this stuff. But other news though, we have Queen Market Cow. This is actually a few days old, but I just thought I would just show you guys if you haven't seen it. They just said what 3 coins to keep an eye on. Joined over 63,000 readers on their newsletter. Obviously, they have way more users than that. That's just their readers. Our analysis will pick the ones with the most votes. 2 polls, 3 picks. Guess what got number 1? Ecomi, okay? Ecomi, 65. It wasn't even close. 66% people voted in the number 1 poll. Okay, it wasn't even a close. And then down here, Pancake Swap, out of all things, didn't place, or actually I think barely placed in the top 3. So Veracity, whatever that is, Wax, I don't know. You know, I did videos on Wax like 3 years ago. I don't know why people still want to keep an eye on that, but it is what it is. So there's that. And then let's see. I just think they need to drop more because there is 0 NFTs to buy on the app. Andre says, yeah, I agree, Andre. Or at least just do like maybe secret drops, or maybe do like super commons, you know, like how we have secret rare. Maybe we do like super common, and, you know, have more numbers just to get the community involved. I think that's fun. I think, you know, kind of like owning a I don't know, what was a common Pokemon that like everybody had, you know? Wax has a few Street Fighter NFT. Yeah, Wax is pretty cool. I covered them like I said like 3 years ago, and it was like I definitely said they were going to be a big platform 3 years ago. I know it comes with 50K supply. Something like that, you know, that'd be cool. I know, if that's what you're saying. So yeah, Wax just was taking so long to do anything. I you know, predicted they would be big, and they are, you know, just because obviously a billionaire invested in them, so I don't see them going anywhere. Just like 30-second clip of BitBoy saying Wax was going to explode, so I went to see what it was, but it looks like garbage compared to VeVe. Yeah, I mean, Wax is just kind of like a niche. I mean, there's, you know, William Shatner did something on there and sold like $1 million thing, and then I don't know, I just, you know, it's just taken so long to do anything, and so that's what was frustrating for me. So I didn't like to continue doing videos on Wax because, I mean, BitBoy, you know, BitBoy is cool. He's got a big following, but I was doing videos like 3 years ago on like Cardano, for instance, and like Wax Token, Engine, Game Credit, like all these apps that I knew that were going to be big, or at least a good portion of them. You know, I've already did videos. These aren't things that, you know, that YouTubers like are today, you know, newer YouTubers. You know, it's kind of like old news to me, I guess. I don't know. But they're okay. Yeah, no big partnerships. So yeah, so I do expect them to get some partnerships, and it will be a useful token and useful like exchange to do you know, skin, like buy and sell skins for your characters or something like that. And there'll be some other great use cases, obviously, with Mike Novogratz, I believe is his name, the billionaire guy that invested. I actually follow him on Twitter, I think, or I used to. But So there it is. There's that CoinGecko. If you haven't seen this one, this is somewhat new. You see the report that the same person who predicted the massive token burn that happened by accident is now saying there will be a major mainstream licensing announcement beginning of April. Predicted the massive token burn. Yeah, let me know who that is. Like, where are you seeing that? Because that's very interesting. But yeah, I mean, I think we can kind of put, we can put one and one together and make two, I guess, if that makes sense. And kind of assume that there is obviously going to be a Q2 release. There's still a lot of brands they haven't dropped on us, which is very curious. Obviously, this set, Kripkins was supposed to be dropped. Back to the Future, obviously, in April is coming. Ghostbusters, obviously. Monster Hunter World, we haven't seen anything from that. We saw Ultraman. But a lot of these, it's been kind of inconsistent with it. So anything is possible, guys. So very interesting on that. I believe they will announce Binance. Man, that would literally make the token go parabolic, like immediately. You see the report that the person, okay, NFL is possible. NFL is very possible. It is worth noting, but I don't know. But it's worth noting that the developer of those leaked videos, if followed by VeVe on Twitter, so that is interesting. They're at least aware of his stuff, if nothing else. Yeah, it just seems so, like, look at this AR video down here. That is actual VeVe. Like, this is on David Yu, or like the actual Ecomi YouTube. So and I might be on maybe his Instagram, but like they are strikingly similar to, I mean, the AR how do you differentiate? I get Pokemon Go, there's other app developers, but this is just too close. Blockchain Vulture tweeted about it. He goes by Mr. Y, I guess. I'll have to look him up. That's very interesting. BitBoy is a kind of a scammer. He did many pumping up stuff on his channel for his own profit. Yeah, that's what you have. That's what got me out of the crypto space a few years ago. ICOs and like it started to become so diluted on that stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, sorry. Ashcon, I have a bot that keeps you from posting links, so you may have to post it in the comments after this stream, and I would much appreciate that. So yeah, CoinGecko number 5 on the list from March 20th to the 26th this month. Number 5, brand new. You see new right there, bam, with a big sticker on it. At number 5 with the 1 billion market cap and billions more to go. Very easily, very quickly, very rapidly on that end. Okay, deflationary token, going to the moon, going past the moon to Mars, going past Mars to planet Bob. Okay, that's where we're going. Yeah, that's so that's it on the CoinGecko. We've got ERN taking the top spot, and you got newcomers here. They were kind of shouted out. What do you want to see next week? So there's that on CoinGecko, one of the most utilized resources in the crypto space. And to open the market every day, we're missing token burn. Yeah, that they, I don't think they just wanted to just open it and then it just be a crapshoot of just a slow app. So I'd imagine that's why they're doing that. I may have missed this, but how did you do in the Ultraman grab? I got a rare, a couple of uncommons and a few commons. Hey, did you get any Ultraman? So yeah, I did. It says Orion and Carl. So yep, I did. AD, I agree. The marketplace needs to be open soon. It sure does, and I agree too. But I think if they open it, there's going to be a flood of everybody posting stuff on the marketplace, and that ultimately is going to slow down the app. So I'd imagine they're working diligently. They said back a week or two ago that they're going to hire a top end, like very well known app development company, and I imagine that might be the announcement in April. So it could be something like that, guys. So it may be something you don't expect, like a app development company that is partnering with them to really scale up the infrastructure of their app. So be on the lookout for something that you don't expect like that. Okay, so Dan has already said that in videos and updates that, you know, they have a big name, big app development company, and they're going to be pushing super hard to upgrade the app in April, and he has already said that. So so be on the lookout for that too. So so FYI on that. So like I said, something you may not you know, you may not expect. So, and I said this too, like I've been yeah, I love speculating, guys. So we were right about the Ultraman drop. Like I speculated that could be the next one. Obviously, if you look at David Yu's channel, you know, he had an Ultraman. So we weren't really caught off guard if you've been watching the videos. We thought it might be Star Trek, it could be or Ultraman. So you know, obviously with the Medium article, it said Ultraman was in Q1, so it wasn't really a surprise. So all right, so here we go. I said Mario reference question mark. Here we go. I mean, come on, Mario fans, like give me, come on now, like. Is that like a little low-key Mario reference to me or what? Am I the only one? Literally, I like read all the comments. Literally, like I felt like I was the only one that saw that, but more speculation. I don't know. More hype, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, going to David Yu, his Instagram, his last video. A lot of this is circulated already since yesterday, but I thought this was cool anyways. Nah, you are seeing too much into it. Maybe, man. Maybe. Hey, I told people to buy Bitcoin at like 1K, man. So I don't know, and ADA at 2 cents. So I don't know, man. Call me crazy, but you know, I love to make very educated guesses, and you know, I'm like a puzzle piece solver, and you know, I don't mind being wrong about some stuff, but I love being there and being like, I told you so. You know, I told you so. So, anyways, we got this here, this picture. I thought it was, you know, before we go on, I thought this was actually real pictures hanging from the ceiling. I wasn't even paying attention when I first saw this video. It took me like the third time to watch it to be like, yo, this is like NFT, like art, like this is like collectible posters, like it looks like in frame. Like I was like, whoa, I didn't even notice that like at first. I don't know if you guys noticed that. The other way, short term. Imagine the FOMO. Yeah, Pokemon will be insane, man. I don't think they're gonna release Pokemon until the app is sorted. So I don't expect that to be released for a while. Just FYI. I mean, maybe, you know, in a while in crypto, maybe be like a year, you know. But I don't know. There's so many brands that, you know, have yet to be, you know, yet to be announced, and they still have the brands that they did announce they need to drop. So price prediction, give me a timeline. What timeline? Summer next year, 5 years, 10 years? Pokemon probably wants to do their own NFT project. Yeah, I don't know if they would do, because Alfred Kahn's the head of licensing. So I don't know. I mean, Pokemon Go, I mean, that was kind of developed by, you know, a third party. So I don't know. The posters are awesome. They're really getting better. You can see that the beta is really just a beta. Yeah, that the beta, 100K users, like growing so fast though. Like, yeah, there's gonna be some bugs. They have the social feed going 24/7. I mean, that is a huge stress load on an app, in a server. And when you pretty much you're attacking four little, or actually it was three yesterday, 3 little listings, and everybody's clicking all the buttons. Of course, there's going to be an entire stress load on the app. So they just obviously need to build the back end and the code a little bit, tighten down on that for sure. People play so much Pokemon, why not Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh would be tight. Blue Eyes White Dragon, you know what I mean? Magic the Gathering, I was into that a little bit back in the day. I don't know all the names or anything like that. They had so many. It was like so many. So I was more Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh. But that's super sick, guys. Like how like hang that up in your vault and your collection, or, you know, throw it up. Like it'd be cool to just have it thrown up in the back, you know what I mean? And just be like just chilling and floating back there while I'm streaming. That would be sweet. By the way, we have some streamers, I think, in the house on my channel here. So shout out to you. I told you guys Twitch streamers were going to be starting to pile in, and you know, it's only going to take 1 or 2 big Twitch streamers to start pushing this out, and then that's another huge market, guys. I'd pay so much for a Blue Eyes. Yeah. Hey, finally made a live stream. Hey, Matt Morrison, OG Matt Morrison in the house today. So I thought that was cool on that end. And shout out to Johnny Dunn 7. Got a little shout out from the VeVe Instagram. Did we already dig into the mess that yesterday's drop? Not really. Kind of. You know, we talked about, you know, the stress load on the app and all that good stuff. Let's go back to just the screen here. I expected. I think everybody kind of expected it, but we didn't want it to happen. Like we were like, oh, like our heads knew, like, yeah, it's gonna there's gonna be problems and issues, but our heart was like please no, let me get this Ultraman, you know. And so that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. You know, there's issues. It's beta. It is what it is. No app was perfect. You know, even today, like Instagram goes down randomly, Facebook goes down, Twitter goes down, YouTube went down. I mean, guys, like we're talking the biggest companies in the world have issues, and they're fully developed. Platforms. So we can't expect, you know, VeVe to be this juggernaut of a company when it just came out. Their app just came out recently, so we have to just buckle in, and because like 10 years from now, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I was totally the first user on VeVe. I was one of the first 100K or whatever. You definitely gotta be bragging like next year or two. Just like next a few months from now, there'd be a million users. So buckle in, spread the positive stuff, and because like I said, in 3 or 4 months, everybody's gonna be bragging like, yo, I was on the platform first. But it's like, yeah, but you were chattering, like you were totally, not with the vibes. So just I mean, I missed out on the Nightwing drop. I streamed it, and I was kind of a little salty about that, but it was what it was, and we moved on. There's still excitement going on. I don't think it's gonna be I think this is gonna attract investors. It's a good bullish indicator that if you have that much demand, then you're gonna attract bigger brands. So I think the community should be excited to have a Pokemon want to drop on this specific app, because it's about the user base. It's not so much, yeah, Pokemon can go start their own thing, sure, and they definitely have like rabid fans, but when they see this, and they're like, well, we sell Pokemon cards for like $10. Like, we could literally sell one Pokemon for $40-$50, and this thing keeps reselling in the secondary market, and we get a cut of that. Come on, like, yeah, they're going to want to drop on this platform. They see the user base, and they see the social aspect of it, and of course they're going to want to be attracted to that. So that's what I think the X factor is. To be fair, the app itself is stable. It's a server and traffic load issue from the errors. Easy to rectify, though, but costly infrastructure with false servers. They should resolve promptly. Yeah, I agree. Alien Build, spot on with that analysis. I totally agree with that. I wouldn't mind a lottery like Top Shots. I don't know. Lottery, I don't know if there would be so much more hype. People would be happy, I guess, a little bit more, but not as much hype. I don't know how I feel about that, because people still miss out. They still get mad and upset. So I don't think you're going to get rid of mad and upset people. If the app works and it just lets you know, like, hey, it's sold out, then I think that's going to resolve the issue in the short term. So I expect, like the servers and all that stuff, once that's fixed on the back end, I think a little bit people are just going to be fine. So I don't know. 300x, really? How? Well, what do you mean how? Look at these brands over here. Click on that video and find out. It's a deflationary token. And I never said 300x like tomorrow. I said it just says 300x. Could be 10 years from now. I hope they make a rock and roll NFT soon. Let's just surround herself with BTS before she dies. Her request, not mine. Imagine a Prince or Aerosmith collection. That's very smart, Derek. Yeah, Derek Peretta said that, and that'd be very cool, actually. That'd be very cool. And that would be very cool for your mom as well. So I don't know if they'll do that just because, how strict and how premium the license is. I mean, obviously that would be pretty premium. So, but they probably have a schedule to stick to. But I'd love to see that too. Exactly, can't wait for that. Maybe not Pokemon, but when Alfred commented, "You have seen nothing yet," that means so much. You just don't sell, guys. You would regret that. Absolutely. I totally agree with that. Justice says my tokens still haven't burned from the Nightwing drop. I think we're due for some massive burns within the next week. I think so too. They are behind. No lottery, lol. Rock starts with NFT music with it. Do you know how many tokens got burned for the Ultra? A lot. I've heard a lot. I think an Ultraman 7 is an even trade for a McFarlane Batman. No, I don't think it is. I think the McFarlane Batman is that's pretty rare. That's like the first NFT on the platform. So no, not very even on that. Ultraman 7 looks dope though. We'll wait and see, for Japan and China, see what they do. I expect it to go viral over there as well. Once it catches on really solid. I don't even know if they know too much about it. Maybe they do. I don't know. Can it be sold on OpenSea or Rarible? So I think they're going to work. The team, I know Dan Crothers has said before that they're working on interoperability. If I even said that right. Getting NFTs where you can store them off the app, and they want the app itself to function like an exchange. Obviously the terms of service says yada yada belongs to VeVe on app. It's talking about on app, like an exchange, just like Binance, just like Bit4X. If it's on the exchange, technically it's property of that exchange until you pull it off. So it's their wallet. So you don't own the secret key and all that stuff. You don't own that wallet, so it's in custody until you pull it off the exchange. So same thing with VeVe. That's the same process, so it's no different. Yeah, so they are working on that. 900 million burn for Ultraman. Dang, 900 million. That's crazy. I ended up with 3 common and 3 uncommon. What are your thoughts about selling VeVe on eBay? There's no token burning that happens on eBay. That's no bueno. It's interesting to see prices. I'll tell you that. That's crazy. But yeah, it's not good for the overall. It's not good, and they could technically like ban your account. So you want to be careful. Thanks for telling me how many got burned. I wanted to store my NFTs on the Ecomi hardware wallet. Says Orion. Yeah, me too, man. I want to get mine. I want to get my Ecomi secure wallet. For those of you guys that don't know, they have, actually I need to put it on a link here, but they have, let's see if we can find it. I don't know if I did that right. I don't know if you guys remember the securewallet.shop. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. As you saw, the little dragon is that looks like the secure wallet back there, and you can move you can move it around and see, it looks just like the wallet, and you move it around and then your NFT just kind of floats over the top. So maybe they're integrate that with the wallet, an exciting little feature on that. We own the NFT, so why can't we sell them where we want? VeVe provides a marketplace with a fee of 2.5%, but own the NFT. Yeah, it's very interesting. I don't know. We're gonna have to like work through that as a community, and maybe even we'll figure that out together. I think that is very interesting. How that will work. Maybe they will have their OMI token. How it's wrapped. Maybe I don't know how they would program it to where 2.5% would still go to like the platform if you sell it like on the another platform. I don't know how that would work, so I don't know. That would be awesome if they could work it out. I don't know if it's possible yet, but how do we get that set up? I really like the idea of working out as a team on a drop, so we all have a better chance to secure of these hot NFTs. Yeah, I agree. I was trying to get something started, and it didn't. I was trying to say that in a few videos, and I couldn't get enough people to everybody wants to keep their NFTs, and but I was saying, hey, we'll have 3 people focus on the rare, we'll have like 2 people focus on uncommon, one person just doing common, and then we'll split the goods evenly or whatever, as a team. But you'd have to have a bunch of like rules and regulations set up for that, in contingency, in case the rares get sold out, or something crazy like that. Look at for the new secure wallet. This one was in beta. Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm kind of like, why I don't want to really get one just now. I want to wait for them to, upgrade it, because I expect them to. And from what you're saying, it sounds like they are. I think Dan wants the value of the coin to go up, because didn't they keep some tokens for the team? Interstellar Dweller says, yeah, they did, and it keeps the project going, development team going. Kyle, people are having major problems with the secure wallet. Just FYI, batch was sent out with dead batteries, which happened to me. Do you know anyone who has good experience? I actually haven't heard any bad experiences. So I've seen people have them. I've heard that they've updated some stuff, and that's as much as I heard. So I don't know. And I think you can just like lay it on a dock, can't you? And just charge it with like, like a wireless thing or something. You just like lay it on. I don't really know how. I did a video on it and I did research on it, and I just kind of forgot, with everything that obviously is going on with the VeVe community, OMI, and all that stuff. So it's been a while. I need to dig back into it though. The batteries are dead and do not charge. It's very interesting. Yeah, I'd imagine they just would give you a replacement. They should at least. Known issue. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I would imagine they would just, hopefully replace your wallet if that was the issue, on that. All right, guys. Well, I'm out. I gotta go. Gotta get to work, and I appreciate you guys. If you guys want to, couple things. If you want to, I heard tagging users is getting way easier. So if you do want to be added to this spreadsheet or the sheet, let me know. I can put your tag on here, and you can just come in here, copy and paste it into your posts on your VeVe app posts, and we can network and follow each other and all that good stuff on the app. Just to do that, just hit up the Telegram right here, the Crypto Oasis link right here under Kyle's links. Just go there and it'll take you to my group, and there's actually a thread for that specifically. Other than that, if you want to do a sponsored giveaway, you can do that. Literally, you can be the first person to do a sponsored giveaway. You get a shout out. You get put under the credits right here, and also in that particular video that I give it away. In credits for donations, if you do send a dono on over, it's tough to run a YouTube channel. It's not easy. I'm not a billionaire, so if you do want to send a dono, just let me know you send a dono, and in the Telegram as well. And I got directions on how to do that up there, and then you can end up in the credits as well in the video and in the sheet right here for all time. So other than that, guys, that's it, man. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you at the blockchain in the next video, and on the VeVe app at KDub, especially when it had to do with money. People calling me folks on me. People don't trust each other. Yeah, that's kind of the deal. I mean, I trust people, but other people just don't trust. Some people just don't trust others as much as I do, I guess. I don't know. Killing it, homie. Peace, says Alien Build. Hey, appreciate you guys, by the way. Alien Build, always here. Matt Morrison here. Orion. A couple others that are always tuning in. I appreciate you guys. And I was Interstellar Dweller. A lot of big shout outs to the community for helping grow. And yeah, so with that being said, guys, I will see you. Oh, I almost forgot. Before I let you guys go, don't forget about the giveaway March 31st for the next Wednesday when they list on Uniswap. So look out for the Mooka giveaway. I'll stream it live, and it'll be my first milestone giveaway, which will be huge on a very milestone day. Why not? A better way to give a unicorn than to have, it list on a unicorn looking Uniswap, right? So all right, I'll see you guys later. Past the moon to Planet Bob. Heck yeah. Yeah, that's where we're going, baby. Planet Bob. All right, I'll see you guys later.